Hey there guys, and welcome back to the QPR career mode. Thank you so much for the support in the first episode, it means so much. Hopefully the series can continue with that level of hype and that level of involvement from you guys, so I really appreciate it. And talking about the involvement from you guys, here is just, I think it's 5 players that were mentioned, or clubs and things that were mentioned, and I've gone and looked at. So up first we have Reiss Nelson was recommended to me, a young winger from Arsenal. The only thing I'm going to be worried about is potentially the wages on him, but he's young, he's 17, I've sent an inquiry on it, so hopefully we'll get an idea of his rating and costs and everything very, very soon. I think it was 9 days. Then we've got Christoph Ayer. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm really sorry. But he's a young guy. He was a centre mid last year. He's a centre back this year. 6'5", so that's very, very helpful. 19 again, so nice and young. Plays for Celtic, so wages could be in that kind of middle ground. But we'll wait and see his rating and cost as well. Another winger I've looked at is Justin Kluivert. Now, this is a bit of a long shot. I don't actually know his rating, but obviously Kluivert is highly sought after in the world right now. Obviously, son of icon Kluivert in the game. But he can play on either wing. He is 18 years old, and I think he'll be very, very good. And it was pointed out to me, Ajax in general, to maybe look at, because they've got great youth players, but also in the Eredivisie, the wages are normally quite low, so that'd be nice and helpful and help us get him in. Next, I looked at Nuri. Now, if you don't know, I'm sure most people who support football and know about football know all about Nuri. Obviously, sadly, he's had to retire at such a young age, and it was fantastic and such credit to EA for putting him in this game and giving him his picture like that and everything. So I thought if we can afford him, it might actually just be a really nice thing to maybe look at Nuri. He can play left wing as well as Cam, so we'd be able to potentially put him into that front three. But I thought that would be a nice sort of gesture if nothing else. So if you think that's a good idea as well, let me know. And last but not least, we have Vaclav Cherny. Again, I'm going to be slaughtering his names and I'm sorry to everyone. But can play on either wing, would be a nice addition to our front three. So I think the main thing we're looking at here is probably a winger, but we also do have Ayer who might be able to help potentially in the defence as well. So we'll wait and see what these players come back as rating wise, so we'll jump back to that as and when they come through. Okay, so coming into some emails, we've had an email saying that Leeds are not going to be buying Perch because they're not willing to offer more than 400,000, and I think I said like 450 or 500, so he's not going anywhere. Okay, we have an offer here for Jack Robinson, 1.1 million. I don't really want to sell Robinson, so I'm probably just going to straight up reject that. It's actually not a bad offer, but I'm going to reject it. I don't really want to sell Morrison at this point, so it's a no from me. Right, some more offers in here. First of all, we have an offer for J. Emmanuel Thomas, 620,000. I mean, I know we've transfer listed him, so I know that we're not going to get quite as much for him. I'm going to ask for 850 as the start. I don't really want less than 700. Maybe 725. I know that doesn't sound like much of a difference, but it's something. Like, he's worth just under a mil, so I'm already knowing that transfer listing him, I'm not going to be getting quite as much, but it's the decision I've made. And we've got an offer in from Burnley for Alex Smithies. Now, he's not somebody that we can afford to get rid of at this point. Maybe in the future, look at getting someone better, but Smithies is one of my favourite and one of our best players at QPR. It can't be denied. So I have no intentions, especially for this first season, of getting rid of him. So the confirmation of Joel Lynch's sale has come through. He's gone to Nottingham Forest for 1.45 million. 1 million of which comes straight to our funds, so that's nice and helpful. Okay, so the ratings of these players have come through. So first of all, we have Ayer, that's how I'm going to say it, valued at just under a million, 12 grand wages, which is a little bit high, but I guess it's kind of an average for this team anyway. But it's 67 rated, so it's a little bit lower down. So we'll keep him on the maybe path for now. We're not going to get out of the transfer window in this video, so we've still got decisions to make after this. But up next, we have Nelson, who's only 59 rated. That is quite low. If he was maybe like mid, sort of the level that Brereton was at, sort of mid 60s and something like that, then I'd maybe consider it. It's maybe just a little bit low. If the other options are unaffordable, then it's potentially something we can look at, because obviously we can invest a bit of training into him and he will go up. But a maybe for now. Okay, Nuri, 6.5 million. We're going to have to offer between 9 and 13.5, which is quite expensive. That's quite a lot. We might just be able to claw that together, especially with the sale of Lynch having just gone through. 8.8 grand wages we can definitely afford, so we can push a couple of the sliders over as well. So Nouri's somebody that we can definitely consider. We also have his teammate Cliver, who's around the same kind of thing, lower rated though. So Cliver is again a maybe. I'm going to have to buy one of these in this episode, and I can't decide which one. It's going to be tough. And let's have a look at Cherney. Oh, Cherney might be going to... Oh, Cherney might be going to Leon. He's so much cheaper though. He's 70 rated. Man, that's tough. I think I'm kind of torn between Cliver and Nori. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and approach to buy them both. So we know that they're both 6.5 is their sort of worth. So what I'll do is, I don't think I want to do a swap. I'll straight up offer a transfer fee. And I'll do the same thing for both. I'll offer 6.5, see what they go to, see what we can agree at. Let's submit that. I reckon they're going to ask for like 9 or 10, which would kind of suck. Come on. They think that's a fair offer. Okay. Okay. Right, let's go and have a look at Cliver then and see what they say for Cliver. Because he's lower rated. Shall I maybe offer 6? I'm gonna try offering 6. See what they say to that. They want 6.5 with an 11%. I'm gonna remove the sell-on clause and submit 6.5. They want 8.6. Maybe we just get Nori then. Plus he plays on the left. Wojciech is our best winger at the moment. He is a right mid. I'm going to end negotiations for now. That's fine. I think we go for Nori. I'm going to go in for Nori. I think he'll be a fantastic signing. And like I said, credit to EA for even putting him in the game, because he doesn't play anymore, which is really, really sad. But he'd be crucial. There's no two ways about it. He'd be our highest rated player. I'm going to ask for a 5-year deal. He only wants a 2-year deal. Okay, the other guys wanted 2 as well. Hopefully if we can get into the Premier League within those 2 years, they will accept a bigger contract. He doesn't want a release clause. That's fine by me. I don't want to put a release clause on him just yet. Okay, so I'm going to offer him 10 grand wages and $1 million signing on fee. Or is that a bit much? Let's actually knock that down to 500. Maybe. Hopefully he doesn't like, oh, that's not good enough, and like storm out. Mate, I'd have lost $500,000 if I'd done that. There we go. We have signed Nori. Big up to EA, like I said, for getting him in there, but big up to us for signing him. So let's put him in that starting 11 and see how that helps our team. Okay, so there it is. Obviously, Wojciech at the moment is injured, but that's okay. We do have the likes of Mbakoto and stuff that can fill in. But Nori being there fills me with just a bit of excitement. He's got great looking stats. Really excited to start using him. It's a big signing. Worst case scenario is if he doesn't quite cut it for us and he does go up in the ratings, we can sell him on. I'm sure we'll make a profit on 6.5 million because he's only 20. So that's only going to keep rising up. He's also got the option to play in the midfield. So if, for example, say Freeman or Luongo gets injured, we can push him into the midfield, put another winger on, and it's diversity. So I'm really happy with that. The team is looking just that little bit stronger. It's been a good transfer window. Let's skip forward and see what happens next. Okay, 2 emails have come in. First of all, great job with the youth programme. They've said that we've completed our youth programme objectives, which is fantastic. Obviously, that was with the signing of Brereton and Nori, so that's good to see. But also, Emmanuel Thomas, they have agreed to 850, so I'm going to go ahead, accept that, say that is absolutely fine. Let them sort a contract out, and we'll get another just shy of, well, probably just over $500,000 in the bank. Okay, we've had an offer in for Ryan Manning. Now, there's a couple of reasons behind this. I'm straight up saying no because A, I like Manning, and B, I don't want him to go to Millwall. Don't want him going to a rival club, so I'm going to reject that. It's a really good offer, I'm not going to lie to you. 820 is actually a really good offer, but I'm saying no. I like Manning, I like having that diversity. Yes, he's only 65 rated, but at least for this first season, or at least while we're in the Championship, he could come through. Okay, another offer in for James Perch. Hopefully we can get this one to go through. So let's start up how we did it before. Let's delegate. I'm going up to 850 again because that's the least I want him going for. And I'm going to 550 as my lowest. So let's do that. I'm sure he'll go this time. 850 was too high for Leeds to even consider carrying on with apparently, but I think 850 is a good starting point to maybe just drop it a little bit. But I do just want to look at some of the biggest signings, because you can see there, like the likes of Callejon going to Wolfsburg. So let's have a little look at some of the biggest signings. Royce to AC Milan. That is massive because AC Milan have already brought in some incredible players this season in real life. Man, they are gunning, absolutely gunning for that title over in the Calcio A. Willian off to Atletico Madrid, fantastic signing for them. I'm sure he'll be missed there at Chelsea as well. And Suso leaving AC Milan, going to Southampton, so that's big in England. Okay, so it is game day for our first day, but first we have 2 emails to go through. Well, technically we've got 1 press conference I'm not too fussed about, but J. Emmanuel Thomas, it has gone through. 850 is what he went for to Ipswich, and we get £575,000 worth of that. But it's a big day. It's day number 1. It's Reading. It's home. We did well in this fixture in real life. Hopefully we can live up to it here. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is the starting lineup we're going with. We're going the 4-3-3. It's the team that we've been rocking this entire time, and I'm not changing it yet. Nori comes in at that left wing position. Let's see how he does on his first game. Here it is. We are at Loftus Road. The players are warming up. I'm warming up. I'm getting excited. My thumbs are going. I'm ready to go. QPR, home to Reading. Let's get stuck in, boys. Nice. Let's find him back in the middle. Go on, Freeman. Get gone. Get gone. Ain't catching you. Find Silla. Turn back. Freeman. Surely. Freeman. Oh, he's dragged it wide. The build-up play was beautiful. Great hold-up play from Silla. That's what he's actually been doing really well this season. But Freeman just drags it. Would have been a great start. Come on. Don't let them get in here. Don't let them start anything. Close them down, boys. Go on, Anua. He's trying to turn as Luongo gets stuck in. Oh, we lose it though. Anua. What's he doing? What's he playing at? It's opened up. Smashes it over. That was just all over the place, that defending there. All over the place. Oh, Freeman's just waltzing through that midfield. Let's get it out wide. Wojciech. Oh, didn't find Silla. I don't know why I tried to go through to Silla. Luongo. It's our first time out here. Let's try and get it to Nori. Come on, Nori. Oh, great turn. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Oh, the pass. Oh, it was a fantastic little move from Nori, but the pass wasn't there. Wojciech finds Silla. Let's get it back. Freeman. Freeman's going to try one. Go on, Freeman. It's on his left. It's too near to Manone. It's going to be tricky to beat him from there anyway, but I had faith in Freeman. Oh, that's a great pass round. That's a great move from them. We've got to close it before the ball's in. The ball is in there, and they score. They get the goal. Oh, I said we needed to stop the cross. The player just walks straight over Smithies. It's near to him, but it's a simple finish from them. We are 1-0 down. We have been all over them so far this game. But Roy Behrens puts Reading 1-0 up at Loftus Road. Got to get a comeback now, boys. Find Freeman, lots of space. To Luongo, back to Freeman. Come on, Freeman, charge through. Do what you do best. Beat the man. He didn't beat the man. I don't know why. Again, I panic at that last pass, and that's where I'm messing up every time. It's that last pass. Anua. Build from the back. Freeman, nice. Great pass to Silla. To Luongo. We're going to turn. Nice. Silla. Turn and shoot. Oh, the turn wasn't great, but the shot hit the bar and the rebound goes wide. We're making the chances. We just need to finish them. Oh, it did get deflection. Okay. Corner in for Freeman. Corker. Oh, it's a good save. Man, he actually had time there. He had time to volley it. That little bit on the edge of the box. I've just got to find a point where I'm happy to shoot a little bit quicker. Scowen. We're going to find Wojciech. Going to come back to Scowen. Scowen's going to stay on the outside. Scowen. Cross the goal. Silla, surely. Silla. There it is. 1-0. Idrissa Silla gets us back into it just before half-time. Great build-up. It was needed. Absolutely fantastic. Great run from Scowen as well to like storm through there. But Wozniak doing what Wozniak does best and getting the ball in the box. Man, the stress levels were high. Maybe I shouldn't have shot there, but it did get rebounded out to Silla. And Silla, it was close. Minone nearly got to his feet there, nearly getting it first. But Idrissa Silla, our first goal scorer this year on our QPR career mode. He was pretty good for us in our 17 career mode. He looks to be just as good for us in this 18 one. Let's go, boys. Well, we didn't go for very long. It's half time, literally after the centre. So I'm going to make a change at half time, I think, just to kind of shore things up a little bit, get some fresh legs on there. I think I'm going to bring Akpaguma on, but he is a right back. I'm going to play him at left back, though. I think just a little bit of strength against the winger out there, because he's been having a good day against... or do I take a newer off, maybe? Robinson is a little tired, although we do have Bidwell. Okay, I'm going to take a newer off and keep Robinson on. But we've got the options of Mbakoto and Brereton for the second half, and Washington, obviously. 3 fresh players for up front if we need them. But boys, second half, let's get into it. Nice, Luongo winning that. Can he get the ball in there? Oh, I don't know what's going on there, but we do get the corner. Got a little bit lucky there. Bit fortuitous, but Silla, surely. Oh, it's not the best header. He does win it, which is great, but goes out for the goal kick. Freeman. Find Luongo. Wozniak with a fantastic run over. Come on, Wozniak. Get the ball in there. Silla. Oh, the defender just gets to it first. I tried the low cross. Silla's got those long legs. Was hoping he could salvage something there. Let's get that ball in there. That's a good corner. Corker again winning it. Corker seems pretty good in the air from these corners for us right now. So that's something to bear in mind. He's got good legs on him. Wozniak. Again in the right place. Ready to get that ball over. Luongo. Beat the man. Cross goal Luongo. Oh, it's just wide. I thought it was just fine in that bottom corner of the far post, but it didn't quite make it there. That would have been incredible. Would have been a fantastic way to get back into it. Boys, they're knocking around us for fun. Well done, Akpaguma, getting the block in. To corner, we have made a sub as well. I've changed the formation up. I've gone to a 4-4-2. I wanted 2 strikers on the pitch. Brereton is coming on for Scowen, so the CDM is going off and a striker is coming on. Hopefully, we get players up the pitch and we get that second goal. And hopefully, it's before Reading get a second goal. So let's stop that, hopefully. Oh, they try. Oh, we've got to watch that overlap from Abita. There it is. Corker gets back really well. We're not going to have many chances now. About 4 minutes on the clock. Nori finds Brereton. Goes to Silla. Can we get... Oh, I wanted Brereton back on the ball. They kick it out though. We've made another change. It's our last change. We're giving Nori the last couple of minutes off. Obviously, it's his first game for the club. Mbakoto's coming on. Hopefully, a bit of pace down that side can give us just a slight advantage. Brereton. Oh, Brereton. We just need the little knock-off to Mbakoto, and we maybe would have been in with a chance. It's added time now. Oh, Freeman wins it back, but Silla can't get to it. The defender gets to it first. Doesn't look good. Ah, that's the end of the game. Now, before the season started, I would have happily taken a point against Reading, but I know that in real life, we outplayed them. We played so well against Reading, and we got the win. So I'm a bit frustrated on that sense, but not the end of the world. See, their stats-wise, we did play better. It was their only shot on target that they scored from, but we only had 4 shots on target, 2 of which were headers from Corker, from corners. So we can't be too upset, really, with the draw, but I would have taken a win. We've had another offer in for Alex Smithies. Again, you know what? I think I'm going to block offers for Smithies right now. 73 rated keeper is quite good for the Championship, so no intentions of letting him go. But we do have Luton next in the Carabao Cup, so I'm going to sort out the team, rest a few players, and we'll see what the squad looks like. Okay, so you can see there, that is quite a changed side. The only people keeping their position, Smithies, Furlong and Luongo. So Akpaguma and Haaland at centre-back with Bidwell on the left. We have Borishek at CDM and Manning at centre-mid. We have Asai Samuel at left mid, making his debut for the club. Washington up top and Cousins playing right mid. We've also brought Shadipo and Goss onto the bench. So a couple of options from there, plus the likes of Mbakoto to come on if we need a quicker winger than, say, Cousins. But let's jump in to this Carabao Cup game. Okay, another home game, this time the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can come away with a win this time, get ourselves further on into that cup, get ourselves a little bit of money on the side as well, but get these younger players, these sort of rotation players, a chance to prove themselves. Okay guys, so as I was introducing this game, my camera just straight up cut out. I have no reason why. The card's still fine, the battery and everything is fine, so I've tried to get it working. As you can see, the game is literally 49 seconds in, so nothing has happened. But it just won't turn on. It won't do its thing. So I'm having to resort to my microphone right now. So for the rest of this episode, there will be no face cam. If that happens again, then I will just do the whole episode with no face cam. But I apologies for that. But that's what we're going to do. So let's jump back in to this game. Manning's been quite useful at the start of this game. He's just passed it around well. He's held the ball really, really well. Let's find Washington. Luongo. Back to Washington. A strike with his left. Oh, it's a good save. Decent strike from Washington. Just a little bit central. Can we get anything from this corner? Let's play it short. Knock it round him. Well done, Samuel. That's it. Borashuk, edge of the box. Borashuk with the strike. It goes straight in. We're going to go to this, home fans. Have a little celebrate. No, we're not. We're going to run behind the goal. But there it is. 1-0 up. This rotation team holding their own. They've played very, very well. They got a goal much quicker, obviously, than the starting team. Yes, we're against a slightly smaller opponent, but the pass and play was great. Borashuk fires it to the crowd, making it 1-0. Good start. They've got an attack straight from their centre. They're playing it around pretty well. They find the guy out wide. Furlong's got to get there. He does. Stop the corner. Oh, he's offside. Bidwell in loads of space. Manning makes a good run. Finds Luongo. We're going to go back to Manning. Back to Washington. Manning on the edge. Manning tries. Oh, it's not the best shot, but did the keeper get to that? He does. That's a corner. We haven't got Corker, who's been winning them all. Oh, Akpoguma tries the volley, and it flies over. Ah, he's got to go back. No options, but we do find a little pass through to Manning. Manning. Luongo. Finesse. It's a good block. Oh, I went back too far there. But we've kept possession. Manning finds Samuel. Samuel tries to strike. It's a good save. Luongo on the other side. Oh, he tries to fancy cross in. Oh, and my battery's dying. Man, everything is just giving up on me today. Manning, loads of space. Look at Samuel. Come on, Bright. Cut in. Oh, he's just got to run straight down. Finesse. Oh, I forget he's 58 rated. Fantastic run, fantastic chance. And he spoons that one wide. Let's get rid of that. Oh, the header's there. Smithies was crawling over to that other side. I can only assume Akpoguma got the last touch on that. Again, they get it in. I see why they're doing the crosses now, because the headers seem to be paying out for them a little bit. Nice. Oh, that's half time. Okay. They've had their chances. I'd say, been fairly dominant. We haven't taken our chances right now. That's been the main problem here. But I mean, we've played fairly well. Match facts at half time. Like I said, they've had their chances. We're going to make a change. We're going to take Luongo off because I don't want him to get too tired. He is our captain, our main man. Sean Goss is going to make his way into the team. We don't have a fullback on the bench apart from Robinson. So I'm going to keep Furlong on for now. He'll probably make a move in the second half. And maybe the likes of either Shodipo or Brereton are going to make an appearance in the second half as well. Brereton, probably the most likely. Actually, I might make that change now. Washington. I'm going to push Washington to left mid. And we're going to put Brereton on up. Actually, no, I don't. Fine, I'll do that. Man, I'm full of... I'm second guessing myself. Losing my camera is throwing me off, I think. Again, they're toying around in this midfield. That's a great pass. And another good pass. Is he going to go back? He doesn't need to. It's 1-1. Fantastic finish. Very frustrating to have conceded it. Man, we concede again. It's 1-1 to Luton in the Carabao Cup. That pass there was great. And the defence was just a shambles right there. Fantastic finish. Smithies with no chance. Come on, boys. Nice. Brereton, beat your man. That's the one. Brereton, cross goal. There it is. Brereton with his first goal for Queen's Park Rangers. What a finish from the lad. Great build-up. It was what we needed. It was a quick response as well, which is always nice to get from your boys. So relieved to have got that. This here, just to knock around the defender, is a great little touch, and then it just needs to be low driven across the goal into that far corner. The keeper doesn't react quick enough, and we get ourselves back into the lead. Brereton with his first goal for the club. Come on, you Oz. That's it. Build up. Brereton. Oh, I had him beat. Oh, he's beat him again. Brereton. Oh, it's just high and wide of the goal there. I second guessed myself after beating the player and then had to beat him again, and Brereton did. Great job from Brereton. There are about 10 minutes left. Furlong coming off for Robinson. Didn't want to have to play Robinson really, but Furlong was getting tired, so it needed to happen. Nice. Good play. Brereton. Who's this? Oh, let's find Cousins. Cousins, surely. There it is. 3-1. The play was phenomenal. The passing was there, and we get ourselves a 2-goal lead. I'm loving it. It's what we needed. It keeps going to this camera angle, and I'm a little bit baffled as to why, but I'll deal with it. Man, great little play. The pass to Cousins was phenomenal, but he had so much space on that far side. Like this here, look. So by now, he's got all the time in the world. I think that was Brereton, and I want to say Burashuk involved. It might have been Goss though, but fantastic play. Well done, boys. 3-1. Nice. Great pickup. Cousins, look at the space Cousins has got. The defence has opened up. Cousins goes for a second. Could have sweat it across to Brereton, but I didn't need to. So Cousins able to just drive at home. They obviously must be on some high press or like high attack, because the amount of space we had to get in behind them there was incredible. But a nice, easy finish, similar finish to the goal he scored literally minutes ago. 4-1. We win a free kick right at the end. Surely now I'll pass this and the ref will blow his whistle any second now. There it is. 4-1, boys. That's the kind of result we're after, especially in the cup. With a weakened side, let's be honest. We have played a sort of second team, really. But 4-1, well deserved. They had plenty of chances, but not many on target. Boys, good game. Okay, so that there is going to round up this episode of our QPR career mode. Up next, we have Sheffield Wednesday away, which is a very tough game, followed by Norwich away as well, which is also going to be a tough game. Depending on transfers, because I don't think we have that much amount of money left and that many signings that we're going to be making. Let me just have a quick look. We have 1 million, so I don't think we're going to really be making any more signings. So the next episode, we might get 3 or 4 games in, so we could even possibly get to the end of the transfer window, but don't quote me on that. Sorry that we only got 2 games in today. Also sorry that the webcam decided to just get up and go. But if I can get that fixed for next time, then of course I will. We really need to get pushing up in this this table nice and early, because there is no margin for error in the championship. If you support QPR or any other championship team, you will know that things can get very, very tight very, very quickly, and hopefully we can end up nearer that top end of the table than we did last year and that we currently are this year. But boys, thank you so much for checking this out. Let me know in the comment section anything that you would want me to change or do for the next episode. Again, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and boys, look after yourselves. See you later.